So the New Jersey Devils definitely had a pretty exciting and busy day, making not one but two trades, one happening earlier in the day and one happening just a little bit ago. I figured I might as well cover them both in one video, so let's start off with the one that happened earlier today. The New York Islanders acquired defenseman Andy Greene from the New Jersey Devils in exchange for David Quenneville and the club's 2020 second round pick. Now my first thought when seeing this trade is the New Jersey Devils got a pretty good return for Andy Greene, considering he is a UFA at the end of the season and is 37 years old. It's not like he's gonna log a ton of minutes or put up a ton of points for the Islanders. He's probably honestly not even gonna play top 4 minutes, but he is going to bring them a veteran presence. He's obviously a very good locker room leader. He was the captain of the New Jersey Devils before being traded, and I think it is pretty smart of the New York Islanders to add a little bit of depth to the blue line, considering Adam Pelech is most likely gonna miss the remainder of the season, and he was obviously a very important defenseman for them. And it is nice to see that Andy Greene is now going to be able to hopefully contribute to a team that is going to make the playoffs and try to go on a postseason run, because he very well could be in the final season of his career. I'm not quite sure what he's going to decide to do after this season. All in all, Andy Greene is definitely going to be a pretty solid add for the Islanders. And now looking at the package that the Devils got in return, honestly, if they would have only gotten that 2021 second round pick, I still think that Devils fans would have been happy with that. But they also got 21-year-old defenseman David Quenneville, who was a 7th round pick by the Islanders in 2016, and this is a guy who put up 80 points in a single WHL season from the blue line. He's got 6 points in 18 American Hockey League games this year in Bridgeport. It looks like he does have some good offensive upside. Whether he ever becomes an NHL defenseman or not, I still think this is a really solid package in return for the Devils, considering what they gave up, and I think the fans should be pretty happy. And now getting into the trade that just happened a little while ago, the Tampa Bay Lightning traded away Nolan Foote and a first-round pick to the New Jersey Devils for Blake Coleman, and at first glance, that is a huge return for New Jersey in my opinion, and I think the fans should be pumped about this. Yes, Blake Coleman is having a great season. He's already got 21 goals in 57 games and has definitely been a bright spot in a season that hasn't really been the greatest for them at all, but he is 28 years old. He most likely wasn't going to be a part of the future of the New Jersey Devils. They're a team that should be selling off assets and getting younger, and they did exactly that in this trade. Nolan Foote was a first-round draft pick, 27th overall in this previous draft by the Tampa Bay Lightning, and this season in the WHL for the Kelowna Rockets, he's got 33 points in 26 games, and he projects to be a pretty solid NHL player. I mean, that's a pretty good prospect to get in return. And then in the trade, they also got a first-round pick from the Tampa Bay Lightning, which is Vancouver's first-round pick, which Tampa Bay acquired in the JT Miller trade. That first-rounder will be for this up-and-coming NHL draft if the Vancouver Canucks do hold on and make the playoffs, but if they do struggle for the remainder of the season and then fall out of the playoffs, that first-round pick will move to the 2021 draft. Overall, I would say it was a great day for the New Jersey Devils, and fans should definitely be pretty pumped with the returns that they got on both trades. And now taking a look at the fit of Blake Coleman with the Lightning, I absolutely love it. I think he's going to be a great fit for them, not only for the remainder of this season, but the important thing in my opinion is he is signed through next season as well on a very, very cheap $1.8 million cap hit. This up and coming summer, the Lightning are most likely going to have to shed some cap. I could see a guy like Tyler Johnson or Andre Palat traded, and that would just move Blake Coleman even further up in the lineup. And Blake Coleman is definitely capable of taking on a top 6 role with a good Tampa Bay Lightning team. He scored 22 goals last year. He's already got 21 this season and definitely could finish with 30 or more. And yeah, I definitely will say Tampa Bay probably overpaid for Blake Coleman a little bit. They could afford to do it. They're a stacked team and they're getting better for right now after this trade. And they're a team that is trying to contend, so it makes sense that you bring in players that are going to help you win right now. And aside from the goals Blake Coleman has been scoring over the past 2 seasons, he's like a Swiss Army knife. He can kill penalties. He can take on a bottom 6 checking role if you need him to. You can plug him into the top 6. I'm sure he could even play in the power play. He can do it all. So again, I just love the fit of him in Tampa Bay. But that is basically all I have to say on the 2 trades that took place today. If you guys are a fan of either of these teams, make sure to let me know how you feel about the trades down in the comment section below. And if you're just a fan of the NHL in general, who do you think won these trades and why? And with all that being said, I really hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to go down there and drop a like on it and subscribe to the channel for some more NHL content. And I will see you guys all in the next video.